I'm going to tell you why I believe Jerry Jeudy might be one of the most productive rookies in the NFL for this upcoming season, pending that we actually have an NFL season this year. I got to tell you that God made Jerry Jeudy with a little extra sauce, in his feet, in his hip, and fluidity, all of that, because Jerry Jeudy has a very specific skill set that made him the best route runner in college football this past season and the year before. And he combines that amazing route running ability with his quick feet and his fluid hips. He makes defenders overreact and overcommit all of the time, not to mention that his speed coming out of his breaks is just routinely dope, and that people cannot keep up. And as you see, the DB coaches of opposing teams would usually have their DBs play off of him for the most part, especially when he was in the slot. And the crazy thing is that he's not a blazer, but he has the speed to threaten you deep. There are times where he runs right past people. And I think his biggest flaw overall is the occasional drop. And if that's your biggest flaw, I think that you pretty much deserve to go where you go in the first round, like Jerry Jeudy did. Other than that, he is probably guaranteed to be a productive receiver in his first year. And that's not even mentioning his amazing ability to get yak yards or yards after the catch, as evidenced by that crazy run that he had against LSU a couple years ago. So I'm going to show you 4 plays that highlight what I believe are some of my favorite parts of Jerry Jeudy and what will make him very successful in the NFL. So this first one is coming from LSU. So there's 2 plays from LSU and there's 2 plays from Clemson. So as you can see here, the DB is playing 8 or 9 yards off of Jerry Jeudy in the slot here. This route is intended to go outside the whole way, but notice that Jerry Jeudy immediately runs upfield, leveraging his right, or basically the inside of the field. The DB bit all the way. He turns his hips and runs toward that sideline. Jeudy then did his turn inside, and that makes his next move even more impressive. Look at how quickly he changed direction to do basically a 180. His feet and hip fluidity are splendid. He is already running towards the left sideline before the DB is completely turned around. Instant separation on the route, and honestly, you just can't beat that. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next play from the LSU game. It's a deep out route that he's going to go here. So once again, the DB is 8 to 9 yards off of Jerry Jeudy in the slot. This is an out route all the way, but Jerry Jeudy once again set up his route. Look at the DB, number 3, stacked directly on top of Jerry Jeudy, like he's not playing inside leverage, he's not playing outside leverage before the snap. So Jerry Jeudy takes off, leveraging the inside, trying to get him to commit to one way or the other. The DB immediately opens his hips inside to commit to the inside route. He's done already, like the play is over. Jerry Jeudy beats you at the start of his route. When he closes the gap on the DB, Jerry Jeudy takes an exaggerated step with the left leg, which causes the DB to break down. But this is just a plant as Jerry Jeudy explodes out his cut toward the right sideline. Remember I told you that burst of speed he has when he comes out of his cut, and he gains instant separation. And once again, you can't beat that. Jerry Jeudy's got you beat. If the quarterback's delivering the ball on time and where it's supposed to be, easy yards catch, probably a first down with his yards after the catch. So the next thing I'm going to show you is from the Clemson game, the national championship in 2018. So Jerry Jeudy's at the X spot here, X receiver spot at the top of the screen with tight press man coverage against him. You don't usually see that a lot. Watch this clinic of a route that Jerry Jeudy runs. This is probably one of my favorite plays to show you here. Most people focus on the end of this play, seeing as how the cornerback just basically loses all his wits and loses track of Jerry Jeudy. But they miss something great in between. The route running is subtle here. First, notice that Jerry Jeudy's positioning and footwork. He takes 2 exaggerated steps to ensure that the DB sees that he has taken inside leverage. The DB bites and opens his hips inside, expecting an inside route. Notice though that Jerry Jeudy instead starts to trail the DB a little bit before he starts fading to the sideline. And the key word here is fading. You want to emphasize that because the DB notices this and he is now expecting a fade route, which is where the receiver takes the outside leverage and kind of leans toward the sideline and expecting the ball come over the shoulder. But that's usually deeper down the field. He's expecting the deep fade. So he keeps his hips inside while running up the field, and he expects a fade now. Jerry Jeudy broke off that pattern and broke down into a curl route immediately. Instant separation, and it's an easy catch. The DB thought that Jerry Jeudy was going to keep running up the field, so he's looking to see where the quarterback's going to throw the ball. So when he sees the quarterback turns toward the left sideline throw the ball, he's like, okay, what's going on here? By the time he turns around, Jerry Jeudy's already got the ball. He's about to get a first down. That, my friend, is a work of art. It's beautiful to look at. That's one of the reasons why I love Jerry Jeudy. So his last play, I'm just going to talk about something really quick just to highlight his footwork once again, and I'll let you guys get out of here. So Jerry Jeudy once again is at the X spot here against close man coverage. Watch his feet as soon as the ball is snapped. They don't stop moving. AJ Terrell, to his credit, is remaining patient, which as a DB, you have to have the balance of remaining patient and knowing when to bail, knowing when to touch, all of that. But his feet are flat while watching Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy cuts inside in a flash and is past the DB. AJ Terrell holds him, but he gets away with it. No call is given here on his out route. But I just want to highlight this play to show you that look at his feet, look at his feet move. Like that type of thing is hard to keep up with. But also just to say this, Jerry Jeudy just beat the number 16 overall pick by the Atlanta Falcons in this year's draft. So Jerry Jeudy, his route running is going to translate just fine. He's going to be a productive receiver. And I expect him to be in contention for Offensive Rookie of the Year if the Denver Broncos can get a quarterback that can actually throw him the ball. So we'll see what happens there. But thank you for watching. Let me know if you learned something new in this video, or if you just really enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to do more receivers or to highlight some other players. I'll be happy to do it. It's fun. What else are we also doing during the stay at home? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Please check out the other content on the channel.